Hello everyone and welcome to Season 1. Today we're watching Reign of the Seven Spellblades, Episode 6. Right after last time, but you can already tell the difference because the room is brighter. Had to change a light bulb, No big deal. Anyway, so what happened last time? Kind of hard, it's kind of necessary to say too much since we just finished watching it, but if you're watching this later, here we go. So what happened last time was everyone was clamoring around Nanao after she fought the Garuda, but the friends wanted to give Oliver also his respects for it. Shella went to give him a victory kiss, which Kati was like, no, don't do that, don't do that. And then Nanao showed up, she agreed with the idea, gave him a kiss on the cheek, not a cheek on the kiss. And I wanted one back, and he was all flustered about it, but then his cousin showed up to talk, which really surprised me how she is. But after she left, the conversation kept moving along, and they forgot about Nanao there. Potion class. Oliver was just a master at it, doing everything perfectly, and helping out all the other kids that were having trouble. When something came up, he quickly went there and fixed the problem. And knew how to help out and everything, and the teacher commended him for that. However, Andrews showed up and pointed out, gave him a warning that this teacher takes talented students under his wing only to take their talent for himself and show their work as his. So watch out. And then Kati was giving food to the troll while Oliver was training Nanao how to use magic, but as they talked about the whole thing about the troll in the parade, he came to realize something, and they both went to look for Kati, who was already gone. They went to the labyrinth to look for her, and while they were giving up and gonna look for an upperclassman to help, they were taken into the lab, where they were gonna fight Vera Milligan, Orphe, who wants to dissect Kati's brain to know why the troll talked to her and not Vera, which I feel like was quite obvious, but hey, she's already insane, so. Anyway, that's it. Very quick summary of what happened last time. So, as a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your version of mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Snake Eye Milligan. So we have the Scavenger, the Succubus, Snake Eye Milligan, and Purgatory. 3 of those start with S. Oh, and we're watching the opening this time, so let's analyze this and see what's up with it. Very nice beginning here. And I like the dynamic camera and everything. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. Nanao training. Yeah, the school. Kimberly. Yeah, the teacher. Or these people. The succubus, the scavenger. Oh, the runes. Oh, was there his cousins? Okay, Shella, Guy, Kita, and Kati have. Yeah, there it is, Vera. That's why. And the teachers. Yeah, you know what? I can see why I had to wait for this episode, because there would be no doubt about Vera. I had to make my own assumptions for that. And also the music, it's very nice. Not sure how I feel about being an opening, but it's nice music. And then there's this mask, which I have noticed a couple times to look at the screen. And how do you do that? Not look her in the eye? Or does it send Yeah, doing the same magic, but or is it stronger? And then just finding off Nanao, like, very chill. And just little things too. Yeah, he is good support for her. Right? That's very impressive. Lipels. Yeah, he's being very creative to fight her off. And she's fending off Nanao, just like, yeah, whatever. Use magic. Even though she's saying it's dangerous to fight her head on, she's being very chill when fighting her off. Yeah, and he's very smart and tactical. Okay, just burning, like the pit. She's hearing the magic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's just in the moment. The katana is an extension to her body, yeah. She was talking about that when they were training. And can the two of them together? Yes, yes they can. What is their plan? Apparently they talked about a plan. A bouncing spell. Yeah, fire, wind, electricity. Frigus. Is that like ice? Uh, the way she's confident about it, I'm not so sure. What? Oh, she has another eye in her hand. The colors, like, is she gonna deflect that enchantment spell as well? Okay, she is aware of the eye. And the speed of light. The space and time? What? What is going on here? And she sliced the hand off. I have no idea how she managed that, but sure. I don't know either. Like, once she gets in the moment, she just does things by instinct and doesn't realize what's going on. How do you cut space and time? And I'm not talking about the sword and Bungo Stray Dogs. A spellblade. Oh, she ended up creating a 7 spellblade. At a certain distance, it's a surefire kill move. She just instinctively made a spellblade. The victory kiss. Yeah, she's not letting go of that. And there's Godfrey and Withrow. That's her. That's who it was, Withrow. I mean, there have been a couple of troublesome upperclassmen. But yeah, the thing is how Kati is gonna feel about that. Because it finally felt like a upperclassman she could trust. You know? Yeah, I can see that. It started off nice. トロールがあなたとのコミュニケーションによって言葉を喋ったこと。ミリガン先輩にとってそれは計り知れない。And then when she saw that she succeeded where she failed, that feeling surpassed. Oh, she went in for it. And even giving a one to Nanao. She just went, stand up straight. Look at that. They're all in shock with her. The slap of her life. Hey, bravo for her. Okay. There we go. Some improvement with Yukati. Look at that. Oh, wow. Whoa. He's just so surprised with her. Aww. Davis protects something. Wow. I wonder if there's anything up with his past. Make him think about that. Yeah. Not changing her ways. She had some problem with that earlier, but she ended up sticking with it thanks to you, even. And now you were able to save her. And she's sticking with it. All this. Look how proud she is. And I mentioned this is Aldous' teacher. Is he gonna talk to Oliver? Yeah, I mentioned he's wanting to talk to Oliver. That whole thing of taking talented students under his wing. Oh, hold up. This might be different. Consumed by the spell. That's an honorable death? I guess. And the headmaster did mention about that. Being consumed by the spell. And of course his blade is like curved. And yeah, I mean that's a teacher. Stating the optimal improve my opinion. And that's what happened. And I'm surprised, like I'm surprised he sees so much talent in Oliver that he's taking him there to help him out a first year, you know? Now it's magical biology.
あの時だけトロールの処分を急ぐのは不自然です。証拠の隠滅を図っていたと考えざるを得ない。
Nee.
ミリガン先輩にアジン種を提供していた事実も調べはついています。
Oh, he was supplying her.
調べたものだな。君の特技か。
そう言えなくもありません。
Is that those like spies from his brother?
それがわからない。
人類という種から愚かしさを駆逐すること。
Eliminating stupidity. That's his dream. %1 geniuses, 99% morons. Okay, so is he gonna make the morons smarter? Like, that is such a strange ideals. No specific talents. Yeah. Basically a jack of all trades, master of none kind of person.
ところでもう一つ質問をよろしいでしょうか。
言ってみろ。
大暦1525年4月8日。
Very specific date.
あなたはどこで何をしてらっしゃいましたか。
Oh.
随分と面白い質
Interesting. Something in the past.
面白すぎたな。つついた藪から蛇ではなく竜が出ることもある。何を知っている。
And he, like, his expression, you can tell. That is Grenville. Okay, so it's not the person we're talking about earlier. Like, he hated him for 7 years. Really? Oh. Wow. Okay. He just went in to try to fight a teacher. And he just saw how he took care of those creatures stronger than Garuda. Yeah, what did you expect? Wait. You're seeing, like, possible situations? What is this? I'm seeing a million possibilities, and how many do I win? 1.
なら、俺が勝つ未来もこの中に必ず存在する。やることは一つ。切れていない糸を探し出し、観測する。
Find the thread which doesn't get severed.
未来が俺を引き寄せる。
What is going on this episode?
時間軸の激流が俺という存在を
Flow of time will push. Make that future reality. 1 in 10,000. The fourth spellblade. The thread that crosses the abyss. So I guess he inherited that ability. The fourth spellblade. Oh my. Yeah, see? He knew about the spellblade and that woman that died. And apparently he inherited that. Is that woman, that blonde woman we keep seeing flashbacks? A pain spell can only represent pain the user experience. Look at his face. He made sure to experience them all. Oh no. Yeah, he's going insane here. And this happens so suddenly, too. Now, I'm in one sense, I'm kind of happy that the teacher is experienced that dollar spell that he was doing Chikati. But on the other sense, like, what is going on here? Uh, like, things went up to 11 out of nowhere. Like, we suddenly learned something that happened to his mother, and then the teacher was the one that did that. And he keeps saying that this was all his mother's, like his mother's doing, his mother's fault. But look at that, him torturing him like that. So is this a flashback? Because there's this blonde woman again. A group of what, 5, 6 people? And there he is. The 57th. Not even halfway there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I certainly did not expect Oliver to be like that, to go like this. Like, he can take all this torture. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. And there's the cousins. Gwen. Look at that. I wonder if he's talking about like the blood and everything, or is he talking about himself?
いつも通りだよ。二度までならどうにか。次からは死を覚悟する必要があると思う。
Do it twice, what, the Spellblade?
軽はずみにあれは使うな。お前が死ねば全てが終わる。準備は我々が。
Wait.
拝謁の名誉に預かります。マイロー。
What?
君か、自ら。
That's that explained why they showed up. And she's finally showing up without the hood. Like, suddenly everything just a bombshell of information. What is going on here? And there's a mask. Vassal's coronation? Did I skip an episode? Like, what?
殺めた魔人どもをことごとく打ち果たすまで。
ああ、必ずや打ち果たす。バネッサ・オーレリス。
Vanessa? Oh,
フランシス・ギルクリスト。
wait.
エンリコ・フォルギー。
Are these all
デメ
teachers?
トリオ・アリステイリス。バルディア・ムエジ・カミーリ。
What is a strange name? The betrayal. Is that the headmaster? So basically the whole
残るは6人。
so there were 7.
残しはしない。
So basically the whole like teacher body.
の剣は楽しからず、相愛の剣こそ楽しけれ。
言いようはない。これから己が身をもって確かめるんだ。その理念の是非を。
Oh, that took a turn. Like, seriously. Where we're going one way and then suddenly just heaved off a completely different direction. Like, they threw so much information at us out of nowhere. Like, that has felt so strange. It feels like should have been something like happened over time and not like in half an episode. Like the whole situation about the woman being his mother, her death, the teacher killing his mother, and that he knew about that, and he had knew about the spellblade techniques from her. Like, and then the brother showing up as well, and Karsta showing up without the hood. Like, the sim was just showing up there after the incident. Like, and there are all those people, the coronation and everything. And then we learned that whole teacher body was involved in killing her. And that was all in the second half of the episode. Because we still had the first half with the fight against Vera Milligan. The Snake Eye Milligan. Like, what the heck happened here? So, yeah. A lot happened this episode. Like, so much information. Let's start from the beginning with the fight against Vera Milligan. How they were having to work together, and even Nanao's like swordsmanship, she was just brushing it off. Even though she was saying like she shouldn't fight head on, she was just treating it so nonchalant, like dealing with it while Oliver was doing all the spells and everything and being a support whenever Nanao needed it. So they were working together there.
なるほど、すごい剣圧だ。動きの鋭さもなかなかだが、少しばかり向こう水が過ぎる。
七尾の剣すら余裕でいなすのか。なら、フランマ。
的確な割り込みだね。彼女の脇の甘さは君が補うというわけか。
And not only did she have the snake, the basilisk eye on her left eye, but also her left hand, that she was hiding it the whole time. So their whole plan of going around her and everything, while Oliver distracted to get her off guard, but she was prepared for that with the eye. But there was even stuff before that, because while in the moment, Nanao deflected the magic with her katana. Like, the katana grabbed the magic and pushed it aside, even though it cut her a little. Like, that's so amazing. And as he said it, probably didn't even realize it.
Nanao 自身もおそらく気づいていない。魔法を刀で感じ、受け流したことを。
So yeah, her swordsmanship's become even more OP as she's starting to be able to fight magic with it. As she's starting to slowly learn how to use magic, ironically. But yeah. But then they had the whole plan to distract her and get Nanao to the other side. But then the eye and the hand happened, and the magic was flowing from it, and now thinking about like the magic from it's gonna come way faster than she can close the distance. So she ended up cutting space between them and time. I have no idea how that works. But somehow she just cut right through and cut the hand. And he was able to recognize as that's a 7th Spellblade. A new Spellblade technique she just made up on the spot. And just like the deflecting, she probably doesn't even realize it was the extent of what she did back there. Because when she's in that combat state, like, her mind just goes blank and she goes pure instinct, basically. We'll just have to see if the whole talk about that Seven Spellblade ever comes up. So yeah, we now have the title drop, basically.
遅い。これでは届かぬ。ならばまず切ろう。横たわる空を。流れゆく時を。今の何を。
時空もろともに自分と敵の間に立ちふさがる距離と時間の概念すら障害とみなして先にそれを切り伏せた。相手に一切の抵抗を許さない絶対の技、すなわち魔剣。未だこの世の誰も知らない7つ目の魔剣。
Well, sort of, because the seventh Spellblade, but the title is the Reign of the Seventh Spellblade. In fact, we have two Spellblades, because now we also saw Oliver using a Spellblade out of nowhere while he's fighting the teacher. And so we have very different levels of strength here. Because we had last episode, not last episode, the episode before that, Nanao fighting the Garuda with Oliver's help, showing how strong the Garuda is. And then as he was going with the teacher just cutting those monsters, and he noticing like those monsters are way stronger than Garuda, and he defeated them without even using enchantment, showing that he's much stronger than that. And then he went to fight the teacher, which was insane, but then we saw the whole seeing future possibilities and grabbing the one situation where he was able to succeed. Very much Doctor Strange and the Infinity War situation. And we learned that he knows a Spellblade technique that he heard from his mom. What?
ガルダ以上の相手に呪文さえ唱えず続けざまに始めよう。間合いはとっくに一足一条だ。好きに抜けグレンビル。仮に1万回繰り返したとしてもその立ち合いのほとんどで俺は切られて破れるだろう。やることは一つ。切れていない糸を探し出し観測する。第四魔剣奈落を渡る糸アングスタビア。
Next thing you're gonna tell me is that the others in the future are all gonna learn or know a Spellblade technique. Ita, Guy, Kati, Shella. I mean, to be fair, the one that has the most chance to know one's Shella there, because Nanao, Oliver, and Shella are the most experienced combatants there. Guy, so all that depends if we're talking about swordsmanship or spell casting. But apparently, Oliver is above all that. So Oliver, Nanao, Shella, Guy, and then Ita and Kati at the bottom. I don't really know which one's which. Even the opening, they were both back-to-back working together while the others were fighting by themselves. So, yeah, they're like the bottom two. But, yeah, like, are you going to tell me Shella learns or knows a Spellblade technique in the future? Even though, still 6 of them, the group of 6, so you can't be like each of them know a Spellblade technique, because there's 7 Spellblades. So then we actually see his brother, well, cousin, Gwen, or something like that, like a tall red hair guy, and we saw the spy Karsty or something like that without the hood, and then all those people showing up, and the coronation of Oliver. Like, what is going on there?
終わったか、ノル。
ああ、終わったよ、グイン兄さん。
拝謁の名誉に預かります。マイロード。
君か、ミズ・カルステ。
同志、参集。進化をケミしろ、ノル。これはお前の戴冠式だ。
And then there's the whole talk about vengeance, and he remembering the words they talked about with Nanao, and she's talking about sword wasn't for vengeance, but for mutual love and stuff. And he's like, well, I'm gonna find out, because I'm going for vengeance. Which is crazy, because they even talked it out of now that stuff of like a sacrificial combats, and now he's doing this stuff. And oh, and there's more, because we also learned who he's gonna get revenge on, which is basically a whole bunch of the teachers. Like the magic biology one, the white, like white magic or something. Like there's some other teachers there. And even the headmaster, who was the one that apparently did the final betrayal, that was taking her senpai through a cave, a secret tunnel. Anyway, and then just stabbed her in the back. So like, what is going on with the staff?
君臨し導け。あの方を裏切り殺めた魔人どもをことごとく打ち果たすまで。
バネッサ・オールです。
動物が好きだの可愛いだの言ってるやつ、この授業ではそういう感情はドブに捨てろ。
フランシス・ギル・クリスト。
まったく条件なんて醜いものをぶら下げて、我ら魔法使いが取るべきはこの白状だけでしょうに。
エンリコ・フォルギエリ、デメトリオ・アリステイリス、バルディア・ムエジ・カミーリ、キンバリー学校長、エスメラルダ。
わかりやすく言うならば、好きにやって好きに死ね。
So yeah, we just got bombshell with a lot of information here. I don't know how to take it, but that's what we're gonna have to ingest it over time, because things are happening. So yeah, suddenly the show just stepped up their plot, like just school life, and then suddenly revenge plot against the staff. Like, what? But yeah, I guess we'll see how next episode's gonna go, because I have no idea where they're gonna go from here. So yeah, anyway, that's all for this episode, and see you next time. Bye!